ever since coming back from Gatlinburg and then being in the mountains, all I want to do is be in the mountains. And just the views, the videos, just the atmosphere of being in the mountains. So 45 minutes away from my house, there is it's not as big as the mountains over there in Gatlinburg, but it's kind of similar. So it has a bunch of different like scenic routes and stuff like that where you can pull off and see the mountain and take cool pictures and stuff. So that's what I'm doing right now before the sun goes down. I'm gonna drive up here, take a bunch of B-roll, and then when the sun starts to go down, I'm gonna head back to town and go to our shop. I'll pull the trunk off the 240 and I'm gonna weld up the holes, pull the spoiler off, and possibly delete the third brake light. So that's what we're gonna be doing in this vlog. So let's get into it. It's like really windy and turns, and I don't know, it's so dope to where like it almost feels like I'm not at home, like I'm up in the mountains. Well, I mean, I'm up in the mountains, but not in Gatlinburg. It looks kind of creepy, but at the same time it's pretty dope. It looks peaceful. But up here at the end of this, there's like a little, it's called a Dow's Peak, which makes you, it's like at the end of the tip, end of the mountain, and you can see like off the mountain and nothing but treetops. So hopefully it's not packed, and hopefully I can do some B-roll up here. And just like I thought, there's hella people up here. So this might not happen, but there's the freaking top of the mountain. Thanks for being right there, Highlander. So I found a spot. Nobody's around that I know of, unless you're looking at me through the woods. But found a dope spot. You can see the mountains right here. So now I'm gonna do some more B-roll. Alright, so I finally got some B-roll in. Now we can officially get in the car, head back to town, and take care of some stuff. So let's rip this 240 apart. Alright, so here's the factory trunk. I'm going to be deleting the third brake light, and then I'm going to take the spoiler off, and the holes that are right here, we're going to weld up as well. So first stop, I'm going to go ahead and take the spoiler off, and then there should be, I think, 3 holes on the top, and then 3 holes on the top of this one. Then I'm going to take the third brake light out, and then kind of see what we're working with. Then I'm going to snatch the trunk off. Good. Look what was under here. For a second, I thought there was 3 bolts holding on per side, and ended up smacking the crap out of it and went boop. But this is what's under it. Now it's time to take this off. All right, so got everything done. These I can weld up pretty easy. This right here, I got this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this on this side, tape it on both sides, lift this up, and then spray it instead of having to use a marker and going around. Somebody's doing something illegal. Just like that, I have what I need. So I'm gonna let this dry, cut it out, transfer that to the sheet metal, then tack it in. So I cut it a lot wider than what the paint actually line was. So if I need to trim it some to make it fit better, I can. So that's why it's like this. But I got the template. Now let's transfer this to the sheet metal. After grinding, using this thing to just grind it down little by little, we're here, baby. So now the next thing to do is to tack it in all the way around and then do the holes too. So hopefully this comes out good. Like I said, I am no fabricator. AP, I am no fabricator. Just letting you know. Oh, we got good news and we got bad news. So I think I had the heat way too hot, and that's why I was tacking little by little so it wouldn't warp the metal. Well, let me just show you what happened. I what?
Yep. Stop, fake.
So it did warp, and it warped pretty bad. So I mean, I'm sure there's ways of coming back from it, but I don't think I could come back from this. As soon as I mess this up, I hop straight on eBay and see if I can find another one. I found another one in Atlanta, and then found a carbon fiber one. AP was like, well, how much is the carbon fiber one? He could just go carbon. Carbon fiber. I guess you're gonna go carbon fiber.
Don't back out, Corbin.
Dang, AA Ron. You effed up, AA Ron. Whatever. I want to show people, like, things do happen like this. It really does. So I'll show you what I did. As you can see, like, messed up. So this, I think, was okay. But once I started doing these, like, and I was doing little by little, but the heat, I guess, was just too hot. And it didn't like it. So this is where we are. Kind of sucks. AP, it sucks. But I told him I was going to put this in here so I could show that, like, I mean, I'm close to being perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. But yeah, things do happen. I can't be upset because it's my fault. So at the same time, it's like we got more scrap metal for the scrap bin outside. This sucks. All right, so as you can see, well, it looks like I've done cocaine. But as you can see, we started body work. And there was a big ding in the top of the fender. I went ahead and took the fender off and took the body hammer and hit it out from the inside, so I barely have any kind of filler here. So now it's all nice and smooth. And then on the end of the fender too, right here, it was like forced down and it was just terrible. So instead of trying to buy another fender, I did look. Fenders for this thing are like $400. I'm like, yeah, we'll fix that. So we're here. Fender's pretty much done. There's a little ding in the door right here. And then there was another little spot. Tiny little ding in the door right here, but this is super easy to fix. And the quarter panel is gonna take a little while. But other than that, fender's done, Desi. Fender's done.
Fender's done.
So let's continue. So I went ahead and applied more filler right here on top just to make sure it's good. This right here probably didn't need it, but I just wanted to just do it just to make sure. Found a tiny little dent right here, and there was a tiny little dent on the door. So I went ahead and took care of that too while I had a little bit leftover filler made. So once this dries, it'll turn green, and then we can start blocking it. All right, so got a lot done. This is completely fixed now. I went back over this, just kind of filling all the little divots and stuff. This is completely done. There was a tiny little ding right here I fixed. Found a little ding right here, that's done. Found a little ding right here, that's fixed. And then on to the quarter panel. So I didn't film none of it, but I rolled this as good as I could, heated up and everything. So now I just gotta come back and probably straighten it up a little bit better than what it was, but it's flared maybe just a little bit. I say probably like 5 or 6 millimeters. So I cut the inside and then laid that lip flat and then left it right there. And then stopped right here, so you couldn't really see. But looks pretty dope. Was stressing this part right here, but that came out perfect. But this is what it looks like. And we're a little bit closer. I was gonna fix the hood, but I found a hood I want. It's only like $400, so I might just trash that one because that one's been in a head-on collision. You get. That's not funny. That's not what happened. Don't believe me. Him. Anyways, so found that. And then on the front bumper, it is the stock one, but it's like cracked really bad right here. And I don't really think I'm gonna run it. So I don't really feel like I should repair it, to be honest, because I really want the nav in front bumper, but we'll see. I might hold on to it just in case. But this is the state it's in right now. Front fender's completely done, and I already guide coated it and blocked it, so those are pretty good. And I went over that twice. Same with the door. So next up is the quarter panel. And I want to see what you guys think about deleting this completely. If I'm going to go through this trouble of doing this car, I really want to get rid of this. So thoughts, let me know. But come out pretty good. For sure.
I mean, who listens to the radio?
That's for sure. I'm not doing it. But other than that, the body's pretty straight now. Still got to do the engine bay. Well, it's primered, so I mean, all I got to do is really scuff this and paint it, but I wanted to get the body in shape first. So I wanted to knock out the driver's side first and then hop to the passenger side. So this is almost done. I might end the video here just so I can have more content for that side. But either way, I still got to do this quarter panel. So I might keep going, I might not. There's the K-Series. I don't think I filmed the K-Series. Hold up. I painted the valve cover white, just kind of, I definitely wanted the valve cover to go white. So that's why I went ahead and did it. But this thing got like 40,000 miles. I don't even know where I got this turbo
I
manifold.
don't even think you can inform them. All the LS stuff is sold, gone.
Oh yeah, true. So let's get into details. They get rid of everything, all LS stuff. My technician came and picked up everything. So besides the stuff maybe AP would need, like coil packs and stuff, but ended up getting this K24. If nobody knows, I ended up getting this K24. It's a JDM K24A, which is pretty much like the TSX version of Japan. It's got like 40,000 miles with paperwork, and ended up getting a clutch kit with it too, a starter. I don't think I can use the clutch, so I can keep that for my coupe, but the starter can be used. So either way, it's a low miles motor. And after I thought about going K-Series, because I really wanted to have a front mount on this car, I was like, I'm not turboing the LS because I feel like it's just been overkill. Plus that motor's massive and everybody's doing it. So swapping it up, I blame Hurt too. Hurt, I seen his video the other day on his S14 and it just changed my life. So that's what I'm doing, is going with that K-Series. I still gotta find a trans. I've been talking with Toge Factory about what transmission to use. They were telling me you can do a CD009 or a ZF trans, and I don't know anything about a BMW transmission, so I might just cop a CD009 and run with that, and they have a kit for that as well. But
Hey,
excited.
still got stuff coming. 240. I'm dibbling battling with the Subi truck. Get ready to go back lifted. Then after that,
Super gang.
yep.
This man's like, oh, let me do track stance. So we'll keep that, and we'll just keep you informed. So I don't want to give too many.
Hey man, anybody out there, I really don't care. 18 by 10 and a half, Kansas for sale. If anybody want them, show the wheel.
Hold on, hop in the DM, but first, here's the wheel. Clean. They've only got like 9 miles on them because the car don't drive, because he don't drive it. But either way, stay up on the channel. I post when I can. We got content coming. Stay tuned. Stay blessed.